The way that we work here is really good for intensive interaction in that we work very play orientated. The classrooms are set up in a continuous provision setup, which enables us to go around and work with a child wherever they decide to work at that particular moment in time. We can just go with the child and we take their lead. So intensive interaction has just enabled me to build relationships with children, connections, build dialogue between children that probably before the training I would have thought, how am I ever going to have some form of meaningful communication with this child who doesn't seem to even enjoy sharing space with someone.
Hallemah would not interact with anybody at all.
Right.
With family members, even with the staff. I was told she likes to do her own thing.
He's just given it to me. I don't know what exactly he wants to do with it. I think he wants to mix a little bit in there.
Before, basically, if we wanted to do anything with Hallemah, we did. It was like a chase around the classroom to catch her.
Yeah.
And then it was the fight with her. We had a fight with her to get all these bits off her that she seemed to just focus on one thing, and you know, like them twiddly bits.
Yeah.
And if you took them off her, there was a big hoo-ha,
Yeah.
and she wouldn't go to anything else.
Yeah.
And then we started working with you
Yeah.
and showing us what to do in the interaction, and it's when she actually looked at us
Right.
as a face,
Yeah.
as someone on her level, knowing what she wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then then when she went and running away chasing, we didn't do the chasing.
Right.
We waited for her to come back.
Okay.
And then that's when I thought it's got to start working.
Right.
It was the I'll look at your face, and it was that, and she looked at us to see if we were noticing her, basically.
Ah, great. I can't see who that is. Can't see who is it? Dominique now.
I've learned that everything doesn't have to be adult-led, and you do get a lot more from the children once they start leading, and it progresses then into them actually letting you into their space and learning that you are there to not just to tell them what to do, to play, to help, and everything else. Look. 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 She now comes to adults for play. Before she initiates intensive interaction herself, she'll come and do something and look at it and say, well, are you copying me? She'll come, she follows instruction and direction straight away now. She's even learning to share with adults, which is a new thing, what she's never done before. She's just fantastic with her. And her speech, she's now talking.
I think it's fair to say at first it wasn't something that we saw the value in at first. And I think the team, the way they've worked with Hallemah and took this on board and allowed it to see such a positive improvement in Hallemah's interactions, but not only for I guess for teaching staff to realise it, but for the team as a whole for them to see, wow, this is actually something that works.
Because she has special needs, you don't know how to interact with a special needs child, and it was really difficult for myself as well. So all I used to do is just give her toys and just leave her to it. But with the intensive interaction, I've learned a lot how to get her to interact with me, and all I did was, like you said, is just do what you see, and that really helped. It really, really helped. So now at home I can tell that she's doing all the ordering and I'm just doing what she's saying through body language and a few sounds, and she does interact now with myself mostly. I like her to do that with other family members, and that's the next step. Yeah.
Yeah. And how has this changed your relationship with your daughter?
I'm a lot closer with her, and she feels really safe, and she knows that I'm there for her.
In our lesson observations that the head teacher David and myself have been doing this time round, we've seen that in the musical interaction session, which is teacher led along the principles of intensive interaction, but the work being done not just by the teacher but by the TAs was really, really good, really good. People who were saying, nah, that won't work, but actually saw them in practice doing it and it working very, very well, and them talking about it in a positive way as well. So we've had a full year, because we did lesson observations in the first half term of the year, and then spring 2, a clear difference in approaches to working with children, particularly our more profoundly disabled children in that group anyway. Much more responsive, patient.
What have you got out of it personally?
Just seeing, personally, I've got just seeing people change their approach to how they're working with children. It's been great.